Hello, hello. Welcome to the next part of this tour of the world. I thought actually instead of using all the teleporters, what we'd do is we'd look at all of the places accessible on the main road by horse first, and then we'd come back. So the last place we looked at, diving straight into it, was Darking Pool, which is where I left my horse. So if I use the teleporter to go over there, here we are. It leaves me outside the gate. That's a bit freaky. Um, let's go and get the horse. It is my fast horse. There we go. So this is the road we came in on to Darking Pool towards the end of the previous episode. We're going to go back the way we came and join up with the Great South Road. This is so laggy, it's impossible. Join up with the Great South Road. Come on, game, you can do that, really. Where's the button? Up there. Alright, we seem to have loaded stuff in. Here we go, across the long bridge. Blah de blah de blah. Up we go, down the road. Down the road. Sorry, I'm at the lag. We go back along here and we meet up with the main south road here. It doesn't look like much of it, but this is the Great South Road. So we'll follow this along and it's going to lag like fucking hell. Come on! Go down here, across this bridge. Okay, I'm going to turn off my stream so that my recording can carry on. Sorry if you're interested in the stream, but this is absolutely hopeless. Right, let's go along here. There we go, it's already better. So we've got a long road here. I need to cut some of that tree back by the look of it. What was exactly the issue there? Don't know. It's got some kind of issue with it. Anyway, all the way along this road, where we go through tunnels. It's like the Romans built it. It's just a long straight road through various terrains. I don't remember building it so it went around every tree like this. I must have done though. There's a horse. There's a horse. Over more bridges. Up. We go up into the mountains, are we? Yeah. Over more bridges. It's a long way to anywhere. It's all the way across the middle of my map. Come on, horse. Where has my road gone? Oh, there we go. There's the steps. It's rather steep. I didn't see them. This horse is a bit fast. Right. Yeah, stop jumping. Show off. Oh, by the way, I've got two minor texture packs. Oh, I remember this bit. This bit float. You have a path on the side of the river here for a while till you get to a junction. Then when we get there, I'll say what I was going to say. Oh, right, here we go. Here's a junction, and there's a little shrine thing at the junction. So I was just going to say I put two very basic texture packs on. One of them giving us round trees, and the other one making corn look more like wheat, more like wheat. That's what I put on. I don't want to, excuse me, change the vanilla thing too much. So what have we got? We've got the Great South Road is down there, and for some reason my sign is broken. Can you not put signs on round trees? Really? You can't put signs on round trees. Let's see if that makes a difference. If you can't have signs on round trees, then there's no point in the... You can't have them. Ugh. Right. That's bloody stupid. If you put a sign on a tree, it's invisible in the rounded trees. So we'll keep it. So Nether-on-Sea we'll look at first, which is a little place along here. Why is that so... Why did that throw me in the water? I'm sure some of this world has changed. I wouldn't have built a path this narrow. I'm really confused. It's as if some of my road has sort of got thinner. I don't build roads that thin if they're for two, do I? I just don't get it. Where's my road gone? It's really thin over here. Look, it's only one wide there, and I don't build roads only one wide. Or maybe, oh no, maybe I haven't done this. Okay, I probably haven't extended. Where's my horse gone? Oh, you fucking thing, where have you gone? Look, come here. Okay, we'll look at Nether-on-Sea another time. I've clearly got to actually extend the road to make it rideable by a two wide thing. So we've gone the other way now on the Great South Road. Yeah, this is. I just haven't extended the other road to be more than 1 block wide yet. I've done almost all of it, but I haven't done that bit. So yeah, we've just got then wheat. I will contact the maker of the rounded trees. Oh, that's another one of these. Contact the maker of one of these rounded tree thing and let them know that the signs don't work on the tree, see if they can fix that. This is another one of these stop-off points that you can go and explore if you like, which has got a place for a horse and some things. We looked at that yesterday in one of the other longer tunnels. Just if the inspiration should take me, I can go mining in these areas. Oh, that's still laggy like hell. Right, up and over. Oh, all the way down here again. The fuck? Oh. Oh. This is actually unplayable. What the hell is going on with the bloody lag? I also think I need a slightly slower horse. I might create myself a slower one. This one's a bit too fast to control. There's a nice bridge. Yeah, that's more like a bridge. I don't like all the cobblestone shit on the other bridges. Ooh, this is a long tunnel. Really long tunnel. Bloody hell. With some lava. Going over sort of highlands here. I haven't got any plans to build in any of this area. Nothing sort of struck me about it as being particularly interesting. So it's just all just where the road goes. Sorry about all the trees. I need to cut some back, really. Oh, stop jumping. Pigs. Okay, this is miles, isn't it? Right. Here's the first way to get across the sea. See, what I wanted was a redstone ferry running out to the other coast, but could I fucking get that to work? No, bumps into a squid and the ferry breaks, bumps into something else and the ferry breaks. So there were three, anyway, we got 3 little islands. I've joined them together with these little bridges. And then I put in a sort of a jetty, which is where the ferry was going to go from, and the ferry was supposed to go over to there. You can see it rendering in, but it just doesn't work. So instead, we've got some command block stuff going on that deletes what's interesting, and that puts in what's interesting. So it builds a bridge across the water for you. It's not a causeway. It's not doing anything like that. It's simply command blocks that plug it in. And then the second plate, you can see there deletes it. So if you walk away, it deletes it. It's the easiest way I could find to get across the sea without getting too mad. I did waste probably 2 days on trying to get a ferry to work that I could put a horse in. And the problem is I need it to come back. So and what would happen is the front motor and the back motor, one of them would find itself detached from the ferry, either because as it was going across the sea, like one end of the boat found itself in a different chunk from the other end of the boat, and the updates to the redstone signals weren't coordinated then, and it fell off, or the back motor hit a squid, or something happened. I just couldn't get it to work. So if anyone knows any decent, ferries, you can just send one way and the other, and which will take a horse, where you can't get the front and back motors detaching from each other somehow, which is difficult because all they do is do they push or pull? I can't remember. I'll never go at building a ferry again because I don't like using magic tricks of command blocks in that kind of situation. It just feels like cheating. So we're in a dark forest here. I remember building this road. It was very annoying. I think there's swamp. There we go. There is swamp. And there's a turn in the swamp somewhere. I remember. There we go. And a sort of causeway across the bulk of the swamp here. Up. I think it. Yeah, that's it. Let's just let it render in. And then we go underneath some more mountains and stuff. Come on, horse, don't jump. All the way along. So this is the Great Road. It really is huge. It took ages to dig. Then I had to go over it again and give it, make it too wide so that horses can fit along it. Oh no, we go over here. Where are we going? Up here, and then into a tunnel here. Oh yeah, there's a cave down there. I haven't blocked it off. I've just sort of left it open, but put a wall so I can easily get out. Don't know why that bit's stuck in your mind. It's strange how little bits stick in your mind, isn't it? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the raised road. I think it looks a bit rubbish just there. I need to put some stone around that, or a handrail or something. Just make it look a bit more realistic. So where are we going now? We're gradually winding our way south. There's logic to the route of this path all the time. Honest. Oh look, we go down beside the sea now, which is encouraging because I know that here we go. So we needed to get over to somewhere over there. There's some badlands miles away. So what we've got here is an underwater tunnel. Here we go. Which goes all the way under the sea, as underwater tunnels do, and runs along on the sea floor. And when we get Optifine and these textures are joined, it looks a lot nicer. Oh, down some more. Yeah. There we go, and all the way along under the deep ocean. Somewhere around here, there is a... oh, down again. There is a ocean monument, which I would like to tackle that one, and then maybe have some way of accessing the ocean monument from this. I think that'd be quite fun. And I think we're just about underneath the Badlands now. Yeah, because I encountered a mine shaft on the way through, so I thought, oh, what the heck, let's just make it visible, make it a featured part of this ride through, so you can see it inside the tunnel. Anyway, and then at the end the steps go up. If my horse can actually go up. What's his problem? He can go up, he's just being very slow. And then we're on a Badlands plateau at the top. We came from miles away. So this Badlands, here we go, area is quite a large sort of continent in its own right. It's quite nice, it's self-contained, it doesn't blend into anything else. It's like one huge island that is Badlands. Yeah, down there. So we're going to be to one of our proposed building areas soon. It was a right ball ache making this road through the Badlands because as you dig into the sand, you keep having cave-ins of the sand, and it's really inconvenient. The terrain is horrible, up and down all the time. So you have to keep going up to high places to have a look at the shape of the terrain to work out whether to go diagonally, whether to go up, because it's sometimes easier to go across the top of the Badlands plateaus than it is to do all this upping and downing and going around the coast, because they're very steep and you can't get to the top of them. So once you're up there, you can often walk along the ridges though. That was done somewhat. This is all still up and down though, because we're running down the coast side of the Badlands with the sea on the left there. Come on, load in. There we go. I think soon, somewhere over there, you see the branch off to Ciudad Bêbada, was it? Bêbada? Drunken-Town, anyway, in Portuguese or Spanish, whatever it is. That's just railway. I'm looking at. Oh, here we go. Look. Webs. I put junction things. So this is the Great South Road northward, the Great South Road southwards, and this is where Ciudad Bêbada is going to be. Let's go and have a look, because this is a potential area to build. Well, not potential area. It is an area that needs to be built. There's bridges here that I haven't built. I've just taken them across the plateau, which is a bit scary. Where do we go? Do we go left or do we go straight on? Can't remember where it goes. I think you go the obvious way, which is sort of straight on, isn't it? So we'd follow along the crest of this. This needs a road's putting in. Yeah, this feels right. Come on, load in. You keep following along this crest. Oh, why is there no... Do we just go through here? Let's go out to the side. And then over here. Yeah, there we go. Look, I've put in a... where the bridge has got to go. There. Because this scenery is horrible. You see, we just walked along the ridge of that. And then we're going to walk along the ridge of this one. Where do we go? There's no bridge that way. I must have been intending to go up here. It feels awfully precarious on a horse, though. Yeah, here we go. Where's the next bridge? Over there. Right. Okay. So here's the nether portal that finds your way in and the teleport. So this plateau here, I want to be the centre of a city. I think I'd like some of the city to be down the slopes somewhere. Not sure. I certainly want lots and lots of vineyards all around it. And I've discovered something quite... Why is that yellow? Something quite cool. Why is that just a yellow banner? Why isn't that the proper banner? Who knows? You can, what was I saying, use player heads, pre-config player heads to get decorations. And I've discovered there's player heads shaped like grapes, which I can then dot around my grapevines to make them look like grapevines. So yeah, this is the area. It's quite big. It really is a huge, huge plateau. Some great views off the edge of it, though. I think it could be really spectacular. So this is Ciudad Bêbada, whatever, or Ciudad maybe, as a lisped thing, isn't it? So now we just need to find our way back to where we were on the main road. So let's go back across the bridge here and over the plateau, which was just about too slim for a horse, wasn't it? Scary. Can we go down here? Yeah, just about. Oh, and onto this bridge here. And then over here. Oh, come on, you can go through the trees. Oh, I hate horses sometimes. They're quick, but shit. Oh, come on. So we're just kind of going around the right, this side of this plateau, I think, aren't we? I'm assuming that I'll meet the way across somewhere soon. Where is it? Where is it? Where's my bridge? Where's my bridge? Where the fuck is my bridge? There. Oh, I missed the road. Okay, the road is there as well. Okay, we're back to the road, and soon we'll be back to that little junction place I built. Here we go. Get off the roof. Get off the roof. Thank you. And then we carry on along the Great South Road. So this is about 2/3 of the way down the Badlands, I suppose. So we'll be out of them soon. Just giving you a sense of the distances involved in this world. And this is only... So this road runs the full length of the explored world, but that is only about half the length of the actual world, like world border, world boundaries. We're up on a plateau here. I got bored with going around the coast, so we went up to a plateau. I discovered that this plateau extends way further along. But then you need to build these sort of steps in because it's too steep to climb up the side of these things normally. And we carry on. Look, we can see the terrain starting to end here. Just at the edge of the island, it does merge into another terrain, but broadly, the whole island is consistent in being badlands, which is really cool. And it's only, I think it's just because it's a stream or a river or something biome, which is why birches are in there. Here we go, round the edge. I remember building this. I was so relieved when I got to this last bit. Hey boy, hey boy. That felt like going a roundabout way. At the top. Hey, look, there we go. And that bridge. There we are. And we're out of the Badlands. See, it just stops at the sea. It's really cool. And then there's not far to go before interesting things start to happen. We see a bit of life. Oops. So it's quite hard to steer this bloody thing. Oh, really? Come on, out of the water. Because not far south of the Badlands is where Schloss Weidstein is, and it should be appearing up on the left in a minute. Anything? Not yet. Anything? There it is. Awesome. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? Isn't that a picture to behold? Oops. Anyway, it's daytime. So that's Schloss Weidstein up there, which we've seen. There's some videos devoted to building that amazing construction. I'll take another photo of that. We go along the road, and we should start finding junctions shortly. Here's a junction. I need to put something there. So the Great South Road carries on this way. Schloss Weidstein is ahead. The Great North Road is that way, and also this. There should be another sign. Oh, there we go. Look, Chernobyl's also this way. But let's just go at the end of the road just to get you the bearings. This is all along the base of the road, and there is Schloss Weidstein, and this needs to be, all this area here needs to be some kind of town associated with it somehow. I'm not sure what, and that's the plan with that. I'm just taking photos. That's the plan with, let's do that again. That's the plan with that. Let's go back to the junction where the Great South Road continues this way. So we're ploughing off ever further southwards And here there's a junction again, and another little shrine on the junction this time. What have we got? We've got the Great South Road North, and Schloß Weidstein is where we come from. We know about that. The Great South Road itself carries on this way, and then Chernobyl is down here in front of us. Let's just look down the Great South Road, because this doesn't go far. This is as far as the Great South Road extends. It gets to this biome here, and we're stopped. So this is some kind of giant spruce biome, is it? No, just standard taiga. I thought there was some, yeah, there's some podzol-y taiga stuff in here. There's some giant spruce taiga hills. Need to check on the map. Not sure how far we want to go along there, but that's the extent of this Great South Road anyway. So not much further than we built. Now if we go back and then take the junction off to Chernobyl now, which is down here. This is also where the Woodland Mansion was. It's not too far. You can sort of see Schloss Weidstein from Chernobyl. Well, sort of. If you fly up into the air and you put big distance of rendering on, you can. Oh, I found something dropped there. Oh, it's such a pain riding a horse, isn't it? Still is quick. So you go through this last bit of forest, and that brings us out. Here we are. I'm going to get off the horse at this point. He can wander off because I don't want him anyway. No, in fact, let's leave him as a gift. Let's leave him as a gift to Dan. Right, I've got to push a button or something. Where's the button? Oh, it's a lever on this one. Okay. Here we are. So this is the area. Oh, not Dobbin, but Shalom. That was a a joke. Right, he can stay in here. He's not going anywhere, and then I can fly. Right, let's go back to where we came in, and I'll shut the door nicely. Oh, he hasn't put cobblestone edging on. There we go, and bring that up. I presume that still works. Yeah, that still works. Oh, and that one needs cobblestone as well. So first we've got his little headquarters teleportation center thing. He wanted a couple of, what's this? Command center. So he's got a teleport back to Swinnyminster. He's also got the ability to set the weather to be clear, and you can toggle his own game mode here. So that's what this is. Anyway, we'll do a flyer. This is a part of his. Oh, I like all this. This is part of his lore. He wanted a kind of a rift. The blacksmith's been taken over by zombie pigmen, so we've got a spawner hidden in there, spawning zombie pigmen, but only if there's not already other ones in there, so it shouldn't just fill up forever. So that's that. It's a kind of an infected blacksmiths. This is meant for horses. It was meant originally for horses out the back. It's quite nice actually. I like the way the vines have grown over it all. What have we got here? You up there? Oh, and some stuff. Nice build. I like it. So we flattened out. Oh, he's done a bit of work on how the wall's going to work at the end. We did a lot of work flattening out the terrain in order to build this wall around it. He developed his own sort of logo thing, and we got his own banners. He's marked out where some stuff's going to be. It's not that big. It's not as big as Swinnyminster, but it's a fair old size, this area. There you go, that's the edge of it. You can see all of it needs filling up. This was a custom tree that we played with. That was quite fun. That was spawning in a giant jungle tree and then replacing wood and leaves on it. It looks rather good. I quite like that approach. So yeah, this is as far as this is at the moment. This is a barracks thing, I think. This is an archery range. We're waiting for the target blocks to come back. There's bits and bobs in there. I don't think there's anything. What's in there? Ooh, ender chest. That's exciting. And these are his houses. They're all a bit formal in a line. I wouldn't do it like that, but he knows what he's doing, I think. And in one of them, I think he started building a sewer system. I might offer to, given that they're all the same, I might offer to copy and paste some of these with some blocks as the structure block. So this is sort of the start of a. Ooh, there's a way in under both of them. I didn't know that. Yeah, this needs developing into a. It looks really nice. Into this sort of thing. It needs a lot of work. He wants a whole underground sort of area, which is quite fun. Quite fun. It'll be good when it's done. But I won't spoil too much of this. So one of the development options is this. I could offer to just come in and copy paste grid style these things. You might want a church. I think this is where they worship the carrot. I think that's from this city. Excuse me, I'm not sure what else needs to be built. But there we are anyway. This is one of the development areas. This is Chernobyl. I think he was planning on some water access on one of these areas over here. Let's see if we punch the gate through. I don't remember. So we got. Oh, there. Look. Oh, we don't want that. We need that one. These are exclusive all gates, is it? I think. Okay, so all that's happened is that the gates have been put in, but there's no yet road or even path of a road. And I think that's because over here, oh, you're up far enough. Over here, not far, there's a village, and he liked the idea of connecting Chernobyl, which is over there, to the village. I thought the village was just here on this plains area. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the fucking village? Oh, there. There we go. At the end. Yeah. So I think the idea is that we join up Chernobyl with roads somehow to that. There we go. If I go up really high, you can see the size of the city wall. I mean, it's all right. It's quite large. There we go. You can just about see all of it there. Yeah. So that is Chernobyl, and that has a nether portal entry to get to other places. I do like this overrun blacksmith. I think that's rather cool. What's this have to say? Do not enter. Order of the king. Yeah. I'm just pondering whether or not we've got time just in this one to quickly go and look at something else. There's nothing nearby over here. So what I think we'll do is pop in here to the teleporters and go back to Swinnyminster that way. There we go. And we're back here. I don't think there's anything desperate we need to see. Maybe we could look at Mount Killam and then go. No, let's go look at Nether-on-Sea because we missed that, didn't we? We didn't actually go and look at it. The road wasn't wide enough. So at the moment, you teleport to a road that's not finished, as we know. Nether-on-Sea actually is out there. The Nether portal's in that thing out of the sea. So the bridge needs making here. The bridge needs extending out to the sea. And we need a cluster of houses, probably a fishing community or something like that. I don't need anything too big, but just so that it is actually a place. I'm just not sure how to do it, where they need to be. Do they need to be along the bridge? Do they need to extend them? It might be nice to have it all kind of on a floating platforms, sort of Eastern style, like in some bits of Asia. That could be amazing, couldn't it? Sort of scattered all around the base of the place. Because we've already got a boat down here. I put down there. I don't know why I put it there, but maybe that was just inspiration. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So Nether-on-Sea is going to be literally a floating place on the sea that goes down underneath. And in here is where the Nether is on the sea. This is just up to the roof, isn't it? Yeah, where there's a beacon, a light. So I think we will leave this episode here, and after New Year, and I hope everyone has a lovely New Year, we will come and do a bit more of this great world tour, and hopefully get in my head what it is I'm going to be doing next. Have a lovely time, folks. Bye bye.